So Neural Payments is a payments engine meant to connect legacy payment systems with kind of modern payment systems and simplify that for banks and credit unions. I'm Nick Oppy, founder of Neural Payments. I come from the payments and banking background and ended up at a company called Vantiv, where I ran product for them for several years.
I'm Daniel Norton. I am Mick's CTO. I came to business school while I was still a co-founder CTO of a previous startup called LeanKit.
A lot of times as consumers, we use products and have no clue what's happening in the back office. We're fixing that so that we can make consumer experiences better. The first one we've done, Taylor, is P2P. So if I want to send you money right now, the challenge we have is, what if we don't agree on the tool? You're on Zelle and I'm on Venmo.
Well, I was about to ask you, who's your biggest competitor? So if you just
it's basically down to just Zelle, but we kind of built the opposite of that, of a very lightweight service, but highly connected. So our system allows people to exchange money without being on the same P2P network. We can be live in under 60 days, and you won't find many fintech or banking solutions where someone could be live in under 6 months. You will see other solutions where it's like, hey, we take it and we do all of the servicing, but they also then take the money, Dan, and that's heavy and it causes cost. A lot of times you'll see certain companies will make money by holding the funds and then they make money on the float. And so you get a delay in the payment. But you also then create a regulatory thing around money laundering and knowing the customer. You have to have money movement licenses. We can actually remove all of that by just letting the bank, where you trust and have your money, just hold the funds. Then again, the bank on the back office side can see the flow of funds.
If I'm like some credit union bank person, I'm like, yeah. So why should we use you over Zelle?
Oh man.
What's the answer?
So the answer is twofold. Number one, you as a consumer actually don't care what it's called. The banks have been convinced for a while that they needed or had to have Zelle because of the brand name. That wasn't an actual consumer-driven brand name. And two, why give the branding to another company if I can associate your credit union with PayPal and Venmo? If I can co-brand a small credit union with Venmo, that's a much bigger lift than you saying, we support Zelle. We've signed some massive reseller deals and making sure that we can scale those, not just from tech, but now we're actually doing getting asked, like, could you reimagine bill payment? Could you simplify what is kind of a legacy system there? Could you help with SMB? Because that's a huge one in the space. And so we have several use cases around disbursements and B2B payments where the engine can actually be super valuable.